So today the house sold, finally, after almost 6 months of waiting. Moved into the trailer yesterday, and I kind of had a different idea of what I wanted to share with you guys. But all day I've been just crying because everything is finally coming together. You know, the house selling is the last step, and there's just a few more things before I'll be able to finish putting this trailer together and taking these crazy dogs with me and heading out on the road, sharing my adventures with you guys, just sharing the beauty of nature and, you know, what I've wanted to do for a long time. And our friend and realtor sent me a picture of them holding the sold sign, and it just brings it all back. It hurts so much that, you know, she's supposed to be here. It was her house, it wasn't mine. You know, this is her dream just as much as it is mine, and I'm alone in this trailer. I know she's with me, and I don't want to sound too negative here, but I am. I mean, sit here and I can talk to you guys and get on the line, watch videos, and distract myself until I can get everything else put together in here. But it should have been us standing outside of the house, big smiles on her face. People keep telling me I'm strong. I don't know how I keep it together. You know, if I didn't have this journey and this big goal, this huge task to take on, I think it's really the only thing that's kept me from crumbling. That and the strength she gave me. You know, I can't sit here and lie to you guys and tell you that I would just completely fold because I didn't have the trailer or the cameras or the adventure. Because in a way I kind of always have the cameras and that side of things, but her strength, her belief in me, her believing in me is what got me to even want to get a camera. I wanted to even make videos or any of that stuff. She always kind of teased me. She wasn't always 100% into the pictures themselves, but she was into me. She believed in me. And losing hers, I can't even put it into words. You know, some days it's humbling that I ever even had the chance to be with a woman like her. I was blessed for 15 years of my life. At one point, I was with her more of my life. I don't know what I'm trying to say there, but she's been with me a significant portion of my life. And now one of the biggest things that's ever happened for me, when I'm able to stand on my feet in a way I've never been able to stand, it's all thanks to her, but she's not here for it. So instead of waking up this morning and telling you guys about the first night in the trailer, I figured it was time to just let all this out, let you guys know really, really where I'm at. You know, I'm okay. The tears are sadness. It's going to be with me for a long time. But it really means a lot to me that all of you guys believe in me. You know, I look at my Facebook and my friends and talk to my family, and everybody believes in me. Everybody's believed in me since day one, and I always thought that somewhere along the line somebody's going to think I'm crazy. Why would you want to live in a trailer, travel the world, or travel parts of the U.S. and boondock. Like, I'm not even staying at campgrounds. I'm going to be staying out in the middle of Arizona, up in a mountain in Washington. I can't wait. It's going to be amazing. Or just everything today is kind of brought me down. I don't want to say I'm depressed. I'm definitely sad. Definitely reminded me of all these emotions. So instead of waking up and sharing with you guys the first night in the trailer and how cold it was and how we made it through together, me and the dogs, I wanted to sit down and share this all with you and let you know where I'm at. I'm okay, I'm fine. But I want to be real with you guys. From the very beginning, that's all I've wanted. I don't want to put on a show. I want to be entertaining. I'm goofy. I see a lot of good things and amazing things in this life, and nature's just kind of brought all that together, and being able to film and go out on even adventures that I've had here at the parks. The first few videos I did with Scene Sprout, I couldn't ever have imagined that I would go from walking around some local parks to actually getting to travel. I mean, I'm sitting in the trailer right now. It's that close. It's rough. It's hard to be so proud of myself on the one hand and think about how far I've come in such a short amount of time. And I can't say it's 100% her, because an individual has to do. I have to take the steps myself. I had to go out and I had to experiment. I had to learn the photography. I had to have the guts to record myself and put it on the internet for the entire world to see. I've always kind of kept to myself. I've always been kind of a shy person, but it's because I care so much, and I don't like to expose this genuine soul to everybody, and out of fear that somebody will stomp on me. And so to be where I'm at now, to be sitting in this trailer, literal a month or so before I'm actually on the road doing just something incredible, something that still blows my mind it's even happening. A couple weeks ago I wasn't in this trailer, and in a way it didn't feel like I ever would be. I knew I was. I had hope. But now I'm sitting here. My dogs are sleeping sound, and got the cameras I've always dreamed of. And it's all so bittersweet. I get to live this dream, and my wife doesn't get to be there with me. She worked just as hard as I do, and sometimes I think it's just so unfair. And I guess some of you are wondering, what actually happened. Many of you have been following me. I kind of went silent for a long time, and I haven't really said much to anybody except for my close friends and family, and even then we didn't know what happened. It was so sudden, we didn't know what happened, and she died of a massive heart attack, just instantly. And warning, this next little bit might be a little bit of a trigger to some people, but it happened right in front of my eyes. She reached out to me, and I don't know at what point she was truly gone, but I rushed to call 911, and I did the CPR while I waited for the EMT to get there. Well, all of them. They did what they could, obviously. I tried for over an hour to revive her. And even with time, people say time heals all wounds. But really, when I stop and think about it, the only reason that I'm able to hold it together to feel like I've been healing is because of all of this. I have a lot on my mind, a lot of things to take care of, you know. I spent half of today trying to figure out insurance. The first quote I got was way too expensive. I can't even afford close to what they want for it. But I have to have insured business, and I won't bore you guys with that. The point is that if I didn't have this to constantly work for, I feel like I would constantly be stuck in this spot, half feeling sorry for myself, half feeling sorry that my wife doesn't get to see any of this. And I don't know if any of you guys are religious, and I'm one who's, you know, to each their own. I don't force my beliefs on anybody, but I do believe that there is life after death, and ever since I lost her, I've always felt her presence with me. Like she's just hugging me and holding me and telling me it's going to be okay and she's proud of me. I want to thank you guys for believing in me and being there with me through all of this. For those of you who are just kind of coming into the whole thing, and maybe you just found me because Fulltime RV on YouTube, I just wanted to let everybody know where I'm coming from, what I've gone through to get to this point. It's not all fun and games, no. I'm not saying that everybody has to lose their wife to be able to have a dream like this come true, because this dream came true before that. But I just want you guys all to know that no matter what happens in life, if you really want it, you can have it. You just gotta really want it, and you gotta fight for it, and you gotta work for it, and no matter what gets in your way along the way, if it's right, if it's meant to be, it'll happen. In a way, this is all pretty miraculous. 5 years ago, I was a guy who wasted his time playing video games, didn't really aspire for much more. I tried to make video games and programming and things, but I didn't really push for it like I did this. It was something I always thought would be fun to do as a kid, and as I grew up I kept thinking that that's what it would be, but I never really tried to do anything about it. And then when I did, it wasn't what I thought it was. But the moment I picked up a camera, and the moment I started walking those trails and taking pictures, and of the dumbest things too at the beginning. I remember taking a picture of a soaking wet pine cone that had been smashed into the ground by other people walking through the grass, but that moment, right then and there, that was something that gave me purpose and peace. I was able to take pictures of these things and take them home and look at them, and I look at them now and I just laugh. And the point there is that I found my true calling. I don't know where this whole thing's gonna lead. Kind of scary going into it, but I just keep taking every step because I want it no matter what. And I hope that after today, after this video, that you guys all have a deeper understanding of who I am, and the fact that this adventure, this journey coming up isn't just fun and games to me. I'm going to be living out a dream for my wife. I'm going to be living out a dream for myself. And the purpose behind that, and wanting to bring everybody to understand nature the way I do, to love nature the way I do, and want to protect it the way that I want to protect it. I hope that all of us together can enjoy this journey, all of its ups and downs, all of the fun, all of the hardship, because I'm sure there's going to be some days. I mean, I'm going to make a separate video on it. Probably start it tomorrow when I get up. But it's cold out here right now. Last night it was 4 degrees in a trailer with walls this thick. Your shirt's got a furnace and I've got a space heater running. It's not like I was in danger of freezing to death. It was cold. It was, I was comfortable. It was comfortably warm, but it wasn't toasty. It wasn't campfire toasty. Even now I'm sitting here with a thick sweatshirt and a hoodie on with the space heater about 3 feet away. Furnace kicks on about every 45 minutes to an hour. So, definitely need to start showing you guys the day-to-day. So look forward to that. And if you're still with me after, I don't know how long this has been going on, I appreciate it. Thanks for listening to me. I love all you guys. I appreciate all of the faith and belief you have in me. And I'm going to go out there and do my best not to let any of us down, including me and Amber and everybody that shows up along the way. I believe that this whole thing is not just mine, but yours as well. You know, I hope that this will bring enjoyment into your life, bring peace, and maybe give you a new insight on something you maybe never thought about. Could be life, trailers, humanity. We'll explore it all, because I'm kind of a deep thinker. For now, guys, gals, ladies, gentlemen, all people, I gotta get over that habit of saying guys. It's not the proper word these days, but I hope you understand. I mean, no offense. So to everyone who's watching, thanks again. I'll talk to you later. See ya.